Hello, it's Andrea from First&Spring Designs. I'm going to use this beautiful rice paper from Reba Rose Creations called Valentine's Vintage Truck. I'm going to make this pretty welcome sign using this thin craft board. And I'm going to add some details to make it really pretty. And here I am taking a small paintbrush and wetting the edges of the paper. I just go around the whole paper and wet the edges, and then I will tear them off with my fingernail. I just think it makes the blending of the paper a lot easier if the edges aren't completely straight. And here is the paper with all of the edges torn off. I just think it makes everything a lot easier to not have them as straight lines. And then next I'm going to put Mod Podge directly on the back of the paper with a chip brush. And the paper is so durable you can just put it right on the back. Here is the paper covered with the Mod Podge. I just make sure that I get a nice coat on there in all of the areas. And then I go ahead and put the paper directly on the board. I just use my hands and my fingertips and just press it gently down. Make sure that there's no air bubbles or wrinkles. And there I am just pressing it down. You should have no trouble. There should be no wrinkles, and it should be very easy to apply this. There it is applied on the board, and next will be ready to be having the edges of the board painted in. And I'll also take a sandpaper and get off the excess paper that was going over the edges. It should come off very easily. And then next I will give this a coat of Mod Podge, just using my chip brush. Just a nice thin coat. Then this is the paper covered with Mod Podge. I just like to seal it up so it's protected. And then I also went ahead and added a raised stencil to this. I used my stencil that said welcome. I just added the product that would make it raised, and it was very easy to use. There it is, all covered with the product. And then I also took a piece of regular wire and made it into a circular shape and covered it with string. I thought that would be cute to hang my roses and ribbons from. And then next I took some craft roses and I'm just hot gluing them to the wire that's covered with the rope. And then I also went and took ribbons and a couple pieces of lace, cut them in the length I wanted so I could hang them from the circular wire. Here is the paper from Reba Rose. It's Valentine's Vintage Truck 0144. I really enjoyed this paper. I think it's very beautiful and vintage feel. And here's my completed welcome sign. I think it turned out really pretty. I hope you enjoyed it. Go check out all the papers from Reba Rose Creations. There she is. What a beauty.